Hi, my name is Mark Belache. I'm president of TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca. Once you've found the right candidate for an opportunity, you need to offer the candidate the position. Here are some tips on preparing a job offer and what to include. First of all, include everything that's relevant for the person's work and employment with your organization. Key details such as salary, start date, hours, etc. should be included in there. Get the sign back original, or you can also get it DocuSigned as well, but it's always good to have a signed offer that can be done on the first day of the person's work. You can have an online acceptance form as well. Make sure to keep it in the employee's file. And have an employee's file as well that you can keep everything in together, whether it's a hard copy or a virtual in some kind of storage folder. Don't delay when you're about to make somebody an offer. If you made the decision to hire the person, go for it. The more you delay, the more it sends a message to the employee that perhaps you're not really that interested in them. So make sure to move quickly on that. Reiterate the targets as well in the job offer. What is the person expected to accomplish? What are the goals? If it's a sales position, outline the objectives or when they will be reviewed. Don't just email the offer out of the blue to the employee. Discuss it live first, whether it's by video, phone, or in person. Be enthusiastic about the offer as well. Show them that you're happy they're joining the organization and that you're happy that they're making the choice to be part of your organization. In terms of salary, it should never be a surprise when a candidate receives the offer and what salary you're offering them. During the interviews, you should be asking them what they're looking for and anticipate any issues earlier rather than at the offer stage when it comes to salary. By the time you're at the job offer stage, it should be a formality that they will be joining you. Get a verbal acceptance before putting an offer in writing. Talk about the key components: salary, start date, benefits, and vacation. Get a verbal commitment so that the written offer is more of a formality rather than really negotiating time. Understand what the employee's issues may be. For example, if you don't have an employee benefits plan, think about how that may or may not impact them. Cover all the details in the job offer: bonus, benefits, commissions, vacation, hours, policies on working remotely. Also, what are your policies on everything else? Is there an office manual somewhere that they are signing off on as well? Reference those office manual or policies in the employment agreement itself. Ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the perfect job, what would they give this position? If it's not at least an 8, then you're probably looking at a candidate who's not really that long-term going to be staying with your organization or is not going to be that engaged or motivated to be with you. If it's an over an 8, then that means they are. If it's under an 8, so 7.5, 7, 6.5, etc., then chances are they will not be staying with you long-term or they will not be engaged with you. You're looking at people who will give your position an 8 out of 10 or higher when you ask them, 10 being a perfect job, what would you give this position on a scale of 1 to 10? Anything less than a 10, you should be asking them, what would make it a 10? What would get it up to a 10? And hear what they have to say. You can make a job offer conditional upon references, credit checks, criminal checks, and reference checking. Give the offer some kind of deadline, perhaps 2 to 3 business days when someone has to get back to you. Depends on the person's level of experience. If it's a more senior person, you may want to give them 5 business days of reviewing time or more if necessary. It also depends on the complexity of the job offer itself. It also allows them time to get a lawyer to review it if they wanted to. Attach a job description to the job offer as well, so there's no mistake as to what the job is. If the person doesn't get back to you within a reasonable time frame, check in with them. So if you're on the 3rd day and you gave them 3 days and you haven't heard from them, give them a call. Ask them what's going on. It could be a red flag. Consider including non-compete clauses as well, depending on your company or industry, and consider confidentiality clauses as well. And also consider including non-solicitation regarding stealing employees or soliciting employees from your organization or your clients. Indicate that there are no verbal representations, that everything is written in the agreement. That's in case one of your line managers or something they heard in one of the interviews told them something that you necessarily didn't agree with or you didn't know. Have a lawyer draft or review your agreement as well. Language and cases change regularly, so something that may have been applicable 5 years ago may not be applicable today. Make your offer professional and friendly. Negotiate on offers with the job seeker, the next employee, but don't be walked on. Be reasonable and be understanding of what issues they may have. And finally, one of the more important things is consider counteroffers. You spent all this time trying to find someone, and you have somebody, you've made them an offer, and they go to resign, and they're given a counter offer from their current employer, which basically says, we don't want you to leave. We'll make it better for you to stay with us. That does happen. It depends on a number of factors, economic, depends on how difficult it is to find a replacement for that person, and depends on the manager and so on. So keep that in mind and check with the employee as well on counteroffers, and if they may be susceptible to it, you have to speak with them. So thanks for watching. My name is Mark Belache. I'm president of TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca. Make sure to check out our website at TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca for upcoming events. And also you can check out our sister division's website, TorontoJobs.ca, if you're looking to hire. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay safe.